decided to restore the Social Equity and Jobs Program as Ohio voters intended. Clearly, there are some positive parts of House Bill 160, but they do not outweigh mandatory jail.
Prosecution unless the number of plants is more than double, we think is much more lenient even than what's in current law in terms of allowing.
I'll be real. So, I'll start this like I'm gonna end this. I let God take the wheel on this one. I grew up in church more often than not, if I wasn't in DH. One of the things I learned in church is you always want to be in the front row. Same thing with the classroom. You always want to be in the front row. That's what I thought of when I did that. I did not realize that testimony was right in front of me. I was directly on camera, and where I just so happened to sit, not only was right next to the prosecutor that gave the testimony that I didn't know was the prosecutor. I was on camera the whole time, and I didn't know how funny my own face is. Like, yeah, I'm funny looking, but goddamn, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? Yeah, so I let God take the wheel on that one.
Chairman, Vice Chair, Ranking Member, and members of the committee. Today I would like to thank you for speaking the opportunity to speak in opposition to House Bill 160 and all other related bills that undermine Issue 2. Issue 2, which Ohio voters overwhelmingly passed to legalize. Chairman, Vice Chair, Ranking Member, and members of the committee. Today I would like to thank you for speaking the opportunity to speak in opposition to House Bill 160 and all other related bills that undermine Issue 2. Issue 2, which Ohio voters overwhelmingly passed to legalize cannabis. The people spoke very loudly. My name is Rodney Hennessy, but most people know me as the educator Rodent Hash. I've worked across every part of the cannabis industry, legal and illegal, through the cultivation, through extraction, all the way to retail. And I now help lead the Ohio Cannabis Consumer Coalition, and as such I represent voters from both sides of the aisle across the state. We ask for progress, not more prohibition. This is not a partisan issue. It should not be. Issue 2 was a strong compromise for decriminalization, jobs, and social equity. Bills like House Bill 160 roll back our rights, protect monopolistic interests, and hurt the vulnerable. Our elderly, Chairman, Vice Chair, Ranking Member, and members of the committee. Today I would like to thank you for speaking.
And let's do a little final.
Viral Amazon find. This